Okay, so here we have a soft case. A very old soft case. As you can see, it has a couple of stains on it. A broken button down here in the handle area. And it's very faded, worn. But here we can see a Toshiba logo. So what could be inside a soft case this big? Well, let us find out. Oh, look. It is a very large gray brick. But not just with it. It is a large brick with T3200 written on it. And Toshiba. Stupid camcorder. I can't use this. This is a Toshiba T3200. It is an old computer from the mid to late 80s. Let's get you out of the case here. Oh. As you can see, it is a very, very big, very, very heavy computer. And let's just take a moment to look at it. Now, this computer was designed by Toshiba to be the Spacesaver. All the power of an 80s desktop in a smaller form factor. Hang on a sec, it's got these twin latches. The keyboard is your standard 85 button keyboard. Feels very nice. It's probably one of the best keyboards I've seen on a computer. And the display is a 720 by 400 gas plasma display capable of rendering 4 shades of gray, although in this case the screen is orange. And on the side here we have the brightness and contrast knobs. Probably got those two mixed up. And LED indicators. There's the button for turning off the monitor brightness, or when the machine is closed. I'm not exactly sure what this does. It's probably just a plastic strip. And on this side, we have 2 ISA slots. One 8, one 16. On the back, we have a built-in power supply. This computer was made before the days of machines with, or during the time when batteries were just getting into computers. Very interesting. Down here we have a, what is it? A CGA output. CGA CRT output. A switch that I have no idea what it does. Dip switches. The printer floppy drive port. And a comms port. With a baud modem, I think. On this side, we have a keyboard port and a 1.44 megabyte floppy drive, 3 1/4 inch, I think. And in the front, you have a carrying handle, because this machine is very, very large. It weighs 18 pounds, just shy of 19. And well, let's get to hooking it up and turning it on. Let me just get my cords ready. Now the good thing about this computer is that it uses just a standard 3-prong cable. Yeah, just a standard 3-prong cable. You can buy them at nearly any store for really cheap. You just plug it in there. Would help if I turned it around and got it right. And we're good to go. Oh, 1 second. There's our CMOS checksum error, as the battery in this thing has long since died. It currently has 640 kilobytes of memory with 340 extended, total 1 megabyte of memory, expandable up to 4. This particular computer uses MS-DOS version 3. And might as well. And the original owner added Menu Maker on top of a DOS system, which I find to be very good. Just some programs they left on it. Not sure what they do exactly. Please don't ask me to go into them. Standard DOS prompt. Although from what I can tell you about them, they are configuration utilities for automation stuff and other things. I'm not exactly sure how to get into that. Just boot into DOS prompt. Again, love that keyboard. When put in 3Ms, silly me. MS-DOS version 3.30. Copyright Toshiba Corporation 1983-1988. Copyright Microsoft Corporation 1987. Now this computer was, I want to assume it was powerful for its time. Don't quote me on that if it isn't. It has an 8086 based processor running at 12 megahertz with an 802.827-8 math coprocessor. The hard drive, which is over on this side of the computer, is formatted for and is 40 megabytes, specially formatted for this computer. I believe it's expandable up to, I believe you can insert a 120 megabyte hard drive, but you wouldn't get much luck there. Over here is where the floppy drive is, and yes, it does work. I verified that it works. The entire back from here to, I want to say here, all the way around is nothing but the power supply in this computer. I apologize for the camera drift. I'm doing this one-handed here. I'm trying to look at the computer and the monitor and this little viewfinder at the same time. It cost quite a bit back in 1987, so much that in 1989 it was still worth $3,000 on the up-end new, according to a Computer World article that I read. In that means this computer, adjusted for inflation, is worth $5,819 in 1987 pricing. I'm guessing I might have botched that a little bit. Just the, yeah. Well, what I'm not sure what else I can say about it. It's an old dog.